Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to yet another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. It's Wednesday, of course, new review day here on the channel each and every Wednesday. Today, for this episode, we're going to take a look at the brand new release on AFM Records from a Greek band, power metal band, melodic metal band. It's their 10th album. I can't believe it's their 10th album already. Firewind Stand United. You heard Stephen Reed talk a little bit about this on a previous episode of the Review Crew. I wanted to give my 2 cents on it. As always, AFM Records always puts out quality digipack releases filled with all sorts of cool stuff, artwork and photos, and usually a pretty cool booklet. Let's take a look at that. There you got all the lyrics. Photo of the band, all sorts of good stuff. So, who is the band, you might be asking at this point in time, right? So we've got, of course, on guitar, all things guitars, Mr. Gus G. Right? We've got on vocals, this is his second album with the band, Herbie Langhans, joined the band in 2020. We've got Johan Nunez on drums and Petros Christo, or as his full name is, Christodoulidis, and he's on bass and backing vocals. Everybody pretty much contributes backing vocals, I believe, other than the drummer Johan. So, yes, so this is their 10th studio album. This follows their 2020 album, which was self-titled Firewind. And they've had some, changes in vocalists over the years, right? Of course, Apollo Papathanassio was their classic singer. He was in the band for like 7 years. Terrific singer. We also had Henning Basse, also was lead singer for a few years as well before Herbie came into the band. So what is this album all about? Well, it's pretty much sounds like a Firewind album, which is very melodic metal, power metal with lots of shredding guitars, big melodic anthemic choruses from time to time, right? Very, very similar formula from album to album. Of course, Gus is a great guitar player, played with Ozzy Osbourne for a spell as well, but his main claim to fame has been in this band Firewind, which he's been fronting now for quite a long time. So it's funny, in listening to this, and again, I heard the self-titled release. I thought that was pretty good. I don't remember coming to too many opinions on Herbie the singer at that point in time. But listening to this album, and again, because I just basically reviewed it today as well, this kind of sounds like the new Accept album. Not so much from a production standpoint, but I think Herbie sounds a lot like Rob Tornillo. He's got a very similar kind of gruff vocal delivery. And the more I listen to this album, the more I'm like, yeah, other than it's, you got Gus G on there, this doesn't sound all that much different than the new Accept album, which is called Humanoid. Your ears may perceive that a little bit different. That's not necessarily a bad thing. But to me, on this album, I think like a lot of the things that I really liked about some of the older Firewind albums, I don't get as much as that uniqueness anymore. To me, this album sounds a little like I've heard this from a lot of other bands in more recent memory. That being said, it's pretty good. Some good tracks on here. Stand United, the title track, is really good. There's good anthems on here. Of course, the guitar work is absolutely amazing. And I actually think Herbie is a really good singer, right? He reminds me so much of Mr. Tornillo. It's just crazy. Salvation Day, Stand United, Destiny is Calling. The Power Lies Within is another good. Love the chorus on that one. Really good track. Fallen Angel, pretty heavy, pretty rock, and Chains is good. Land of Chaos, and of course, in typical Firewind fashion of the last handful of albums, got to throw in a cover song that you kind of wouldn't expect, and here it's Talking in Your Sleep by the Romantics, which kind of fun. I'm not a huge fan of the song itself, but they do and they don't do too much differently with it. You know it as soon as you hear it. It's like, wait, I know this song, right? But it's a catchy track. I get it. They metal it up a bit, pretty good. Days of Grace is the last track on the album. That's okay as well. I think the production is good. I can't really say anything bad about it. I just find that to my ears, it's good, but slightly generic. It's a Firewind album, though, ultimately. So, yeah, I like it. Do I love it? I don't love it. And to me, I think that that's kind of the opinion I've had of the last few Firewind records. I mean, for me, you really can't go wrong with like Burning Earth, Forged by Fire, Allegiance, and The Premonition. Even the Days of Defiance, those are really good. Immortals was pretty good. I like the self-titled one. I think this one slots in right about there. To me, it's a very solid record. It's a 3.5 out of 5 star. It's not a great must-hear album. It's certainly not a weak album by any means. It's very good, solid, Greek, melodic, power metal. If you love these guys, you're going to love this. If you've never listened to Firewind before, I wouldn't steer you on this one first. I'd say go back and check out some of their earlier ones, but it's certainly enjoyable. Stand United, AFM Records by Firewind, 3.5 out of 5. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. And visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube all together, all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thank you in advance for all your support in doing those things, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.